Welcome back to my channel. If you're into the exciting world of clothes dryers, then you've come to the right place, because today we're making one out of some old scrap pallet wood that I've got. So I'm just ripping it down to size there on the table saw, which has seen better days, so I'm struggling with it a bit. I think I need a new blade. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to chop the pieces down to length on the chop saw. Once we've got all those pieces cut down, I'm just going to see how it all measures up on the table. I haven't got a fixed design for this. I've got a rough idea of what size I need it to be because it fits into a certain gap. But as usual, I've not written anything down, not drawn anything down. I'm just kind of eyeballing it and making it up as I go along. So I'm just checking there that they all fit. That, you know, it's kind of got a good shape to it. And now I'm just using a little jig that I made to hold pieces together whilst you put in the first couple of screws in. Just a couple of wedges there that hold it all nice and tight together. And just getting the first screw in there. Once that's done, you can kind of move it out, but it just helps, you know, if you haven't got enough hands to kind of hold it all together, just keeps it all nice and square. And then you can see I've jumped on a bit now. I've got a few supports in at the top, middle, and then the one that I'm working on there, that's at the bottom end, but you'll notice that isn't right at the bottom, and there was a reason for that, but my design kind of changed as I went along, and I didn't come back and change it, so that's how it ended up. This bit's an inner frame. I'm not just repeating the video here. This is going to sit inside the other frame there, and then it's hinged at the bottom, and you'll see in a second how that all kind of fits together. A few brad nails in there, look, with a trusty brad nailer, keeping it cool. And I think you get the idea now. It's an outer frame with an inner frame. Quite simple, really. Now I'm just putting some hinges on the bottom there because I'm a scavenger. These have come off a door that I've just taken off in our old bathroom. And rather than throw the hinges away when I got rid of the door, I've just taken them off. And there you go, that fits quite nice, really. The second most boring job ever after gluing up is sanding. I didn't record all of that. I just went over it all before I started putting the bars in, really, because I knew that I wouldn't get access to everything. So I've just got a few in there just to keep it in shape, and then I'll have to fit the rest of them after. And then once that's done, look, I'm just going to come back and fit the rest in. I think when I measured it up, I worked out I could have 8 bars in there, which is pretty good, really, because that's all I had the material for. So again, happy coincidence, really. As you can see, they're all in there. Looks like the side of an old cot, doesn't it? Now I've done that, I can put it all back together and put some finish on. And as you know, my favourite, Danish oil, Jacobean dark oak. I really love this stuff. I've actually left a link to where you can buy this from. It's really good, I really rate it. You need to wear a mask and gloves when you're putting it on, but it gives a really nice finish. Now it's had a lovely coat of stain, the Danish oil, Jacobean dark oak, my favourite. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut some cord to put the stops on it so it comes out to, I don't know, an angle like that. We'll see what it's like when it's on the wall. So I'll cut that down, feed those through the holes, and then I've got this lever here that I want to kind of make tags, like, I don't know what you call them, some little tags to kind of go on the end of the cord. I don't know why, maybe it will stop it coming through a bit, kind of in my head. I just thought that would look cool. And then I've got this cool little thing here to put some holes into the leather. So what we'll do is we'll cut that to the length that we think, and we'll cut, what do we need? 4 of these, and then we'll put some holes through, and then we'll get it all strung up, and then we'll go and put it on the wall and see how it looks. Just offering it up there to some pre-drilled holes. That's a dot and dab plasterboard there, so quite long screws and wall plugs to get through to the block work. Once I've fed all the strings through, put the tags on, I'm just going to melt the end of the string off a little bit there, because let's face it, who doesn't like messing around with a flame? And that's it really. Now the bit you've all been dying to see fits nicely behind the door. Look, when the door's open, pretty tidy. And then you just pull it down. It won't go any further than the tags. And then if you've got stuff you don't want to put in a tumble dryer, there you go. You've got somewhere to dry it now, which all slots away nicely when you're not using it. Happy with that.